Okay, so for writer's workshop today, usually all right, so for writer's workshop today, usually you're used to seeing something on the screen. Today, you're going to help me make it. So we're going to do a shared writing activity. We're going to write words and we're going to draw a picture. What's something I need on this page before we even begin? What's something we've learned as writers and readers that we need on this page before we even can begin to start to write or draw our story? William?
Your name.
My name. But how do I know where to write my name? How do I know where to write my name, Kip?
On the top.
On the top. What do we usually write it on? Annabelle?
Bump line.
Bump lines. Those were the words I was looking for. So we're going to make a bump line. What else do I need in this bump line? Grace? The dotted line. And then we need one more, right? So when we're writing something, we need bump lines to write it on. So this isn't where our name goes, is it? No. Where should I put the line for our name? Mary?
The
In the
top.
top. Good idea. So let's put it right here because we know we're writing a story. So if we're writing a story, what else do we need? What else do we need if we're writing a story? We have our bump lines. We have the line for our name, Brayden. The date. And we always put the date right up here in the top corner. What else do we need? We have the date. We have the author, right, who it's by. We have our bump lines. What else? Abby?
Title.
The title. I'm so glad you said the title. I'm so glad you said the title. And the title goes where? Where when you're writing one of our Writer's Workshop stories? William?
The top.
At the top. Okay, so we have the title. Check. We have the date. Check. We have the name, right, the author. We have our bump line. What is missing? Quinn?
The picture.
Oh, the picture. Yeah, you guys all need that.
Whoa.
Voila! Are we ready to write our story now?
Yeah.
So I actually already made one. Yes, so that we have it ready to do our writing. So we have our title, we have our name, we have our picture, we have our bump lines. Who can tell me the date? Who can tell me the date? Declan.
March. May.
Thank you. Good job. Self-correcting. You need to do that.
Six. 2013.
Squish it up there, but when you guys write it down in your papers, I'll write the date for you. Okay, now, what are we going to write our story about? Because this is going to be a shared writing. So you're going to do all the writing and all the drawing. So we need to come up with an idea that we can all write about. Something that each one of us can write about. Mary, do you have an idea? Take some think time, put on that thinking cap, screw it on and turn it up. Think, what do I want to write a story about? It's a creative writer's workshop. You can write any story you want. What should we write a story about? Grace?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten? Oh, I love that idea. Quinn? All these ideas, I know you have brains full of ideas.
Like a compromise of everything.
Oh, you want to compromise? So we'll all come up with an idea and we can compromise with one? I love that idea. I love that kindergarten word. Annabelle.
What we think we're going to be doing in first grade.
can write about first grade. Oh my gosh, I love it how your brains are thinking, Allison. Second grade, Ryan.
Today when we had I forget what the word is.
You forget what the word is? Why don't you take some thinking time? I'm going to come back to you. Grace.
Maybe the day when we had pajama day.
We can write about pajama day. That was such a special day in kindergarten. Isabel? We could talk about filling the bowl of warm fuzzies. Oh, these are such special kindergarten memories. Leaf.
About when we go in third grade.
You know about third grade? Oh, wow. Clodagh? The first day of school. Mary?
The pizza party.
The pizza party. William?
About a dog.
We could write a story about a dog. Allison? Fifth grade. Sydney?
John.
John? Kip? Declan? Recess. Ryan, you remembered the word? What is it?
When we had the nature hunt.
The nature hunt. Oh, these are such good kindergarten stories. So it sounds like a lot of the things we talked about, the pizza party and filling the bucket and the nature walk and recess, is all about kindergarten. So why don't we do our shared writing story about kindergarten? So if we're going to write about kindergarten, what should our title be? William. Kindergarten. I love that idea. Can you come write it for me? Thank you. And William's going to be passing the pen because it's a shared writing activity. So William, you make sure, maybe it's too high. How about you tell me the letters and I'll write the title. Okay.
K. I. N. D. E. R. G. A. R. T. E. H.
One more time. Kindergarten.
N.
Awesome. Great job. And I love how you use what you could see around the classroom to spell the word kindergarten. Kindergarten by
William.
shared. We're sharing this writing piece. Who is it by? Allison. Room 126. That sounds like a great thing. Right. Can you spell it for me? Gorgeous. Kindergarten by room 126. Uh-oh. I'm nervous. How are we going to fill all of those numbers with words? Colin,
I forget.
how are we going to do it? There's so many long ones. Clodagh. Good readers and writers are always matching the picture to their words. So we could start with the picture and maybe that'll give us an idea of what to write for the words. Okay, what can we put in our picture if we're writing a story about kindergarten? What can we put in our picture, Abby? So many different things. Maybe if you look around the kindergarten classroom, that will help give you an idea of what we can put in our picture. Do you want to ask a friend for inspiration, for a little bit of help? Pledge of Allegiance. Self-pledge. Do you think you could draw a picture? When you do your writing, you're going to do it in lots of colors, but do you think you could draw a picture in this black pen of the pledge? I think you can. Why don't you try, and maybe you can ask for help from friends if you need ideas. But I've seen your artwork, and I think you can. Now, pledge is kind of a hard thing to draw because it's something that we set. So maybe you can write. Perfect. Good helping hand. I think, and you know what, sometimes, Abby, I think there's so many letters on the self-pledge that I don't know if all of the letters on our poster will be able to fit in on your words here. So maybe you can just write pledge at the top so we know that that's the pledge. Okay, why don't we write that? And I want everyone else in the room to be thinking what they can add to this shared picture about kindergarten so that when I call on you or when Abby calls on you, you'll know what you're going to draw. Pull edge, leg. Quinn, thank you for helping to clean up those toys, but you can leave those toys there for now. Because I'd rather you be doing this activity with us. But thank you. Perfect. Beautiful work. Would you like to call on a friend, or would you like to pick a random stick? Everyone's doing so nicely. Isn't it? The helping hand, oh no, the birthday girl.
Yeah, the birthday girl.
The birthday girl.
The birthday girl.
I know, it's still a very